said, can I buy you a drink? And you said no. And I'm a little nuts, so I can't.
If this is shocking to you, you probably aren't ready to fend off a violent attacker.
He's going to kill you with the choke. First thing you have to come back from is the violence of the choke.
Most people don't do scenario training, and that's the hardest thing to deal with on the street, is being ambushed.
This is combatants training, and it's not your average self-defense class.
It's basically all-around combat. You do like ground fighting and rear attack. It's a lot of fitness involved too, because that's like the major thing when it comes to defending yourself.
If Cam's got me, okay, wait.
When it comes to learning how to defend yourself in a real-life violent attack,
and I shatter his arm.
Bill Wolf is your guy.
Cameron grabs Ash as hard as he can, grab on.
Bill and his wife Ashley say you have to train yourself to react instantly.
So you have to have that instinct, and nobody has that.
Nobody has it.
Bill's techniques take practice, but they're simple and effective.
First thing she has to do is jam the choke, all right? Now this is important because when you're being choked, gag reflex kicks in. It's like choking on a piece of meat.
Right.
And when that happens, your strength's gonna go right out the window. So there's gonna be no fancy maneuvers. So Ash grabs on, she platforms it in her chest, she's gonna wiggle her body left and right, kick out his leg, kneecap's gone, and then as more skill comes, maybe a wrist turn. Hold him here because now you have his two primary attack weapons tied up. Don't give them back to him, otherwise he'll start punching the crap out of you.
Okay.
Now jam it, okay, wiggle out and kick him in the nuts. Okay, she's already learned the standing choke, so on the ground she's gonna jam the choke. Now she'll lock out one side, pop and roll, okay? And over she goes, and then Cameron gets his nuts punched out. Cameron's not gonna be wearing a cup on the street, so you take his groin. Okay, now grab the hands the way we showed you before, elbows in tight. Now I want you to use your legs and lift and roll that way.
Lift and roll that way.
Okay, go, come on. Okay, now keep going. Come on, show us some muscle. Now punch him in the nuts, come on.
I'm clearly not a natural at this, but once you practice and figure out the techniques, you get results.
That's it. All right, come back here. There you go, now roll. No, that was easier that time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Bill says a big part of defending yourself is being mentally prepared.
As a cop, hundreds of victims of assault, sexual assault, etc. And I always ask them the question, why didn't you fight back? And what do you think one of the most common answer was?
I didn't know how.
Nope.
They were too strong.
Nope.
I was drugged.
Nope. The most common answer I got was I was afraid to hurt them.
No.
Their number one concern was about hurting the other guy. They could not cross that line to give themselves permission to hurt somebody.
And this training isn't just for women. Cameron Soyasu and his father, who's in his 70s, have been doing it for decades.
When you walk outside, you have a certain level of confidence, because when you come into the class and you work hard and you sweat, you feel like when you leave, you've really accomplished something. Hands-on, real.
This husband and wife team say 30 days of necessary roughness and you can see results, starting with fitness.
It's going to build your body back into shape, you know, right?
Well, I look like Ashley?
Yeah, so you look like Ashley. You're going to build back into shape, and then it's going to give us 3 months of consistent training to develop that first base level skill.
Killer instinct?
No, that's going to take a little longer.
I'm Bianca Salterbeck in New Westminster for The Express.